Hello and welcome back to ACEO here on RawSlowGaming. We're taking gaming's raw, slow and nice. And we're about to see a battle of pushbacks. Well, not really. Where did you push back there even? Right, you flipped. That's alright, I guess. Yeah, this is maybe not also perfect. They got a stop on the runaway. Wait if anything is taxing out from these stands. But then again, if it's coming first, like here, then this plane getting pushback got to wait until the next plane. Well, yeah, next plane is coming in. So what are we doing today? I'm not too sure. Don't remember exactly where we were going. Nighttime operation. Well, there isn't night time right now, so that's strange. In between the episodes, I finally added in the cues here that were missing. And we are, yeah, right, we were expanding in this and building this so we can get in with some lounges that were what we were doing, and then also placing in new stands and everything like that. So that's what's on the agenda. Obviously, we are burning through cash with the cash flow at the moment. We lost or 700k yesterday, and the same here today. Overall profit for this day though so far we're actually 106k, so that's all right, but we are burning through, well, a lot building things right now. So that's going to be a little bit of an issue. Flight planner, let's see here. Obviously this day is paused, so we got certified there, so we could have more, I guess, but since we are having all the stands here set to well, we've got two medium aircraft. Well, that's strange. Set it to a carrier. It's not always 100% full, as you see here. It's pretty much full, but not always. So that might cause a little bit of a deficit in the possible profit, but overall it's all right. Everyone is finding their way there, and expires in a long time, expires in sort of a long time as well. So we should check out some of the research. So we'll just speed up here during the night, and we will have a look at the research and the fees and everything. Our current is going up here a fair bit, so that's good. So we could increase the price here on everything to get in a bit more cash, but I don't think that would be really great actually. Okay, general elevation, yeah, that doesn't really matter. Airline satisfaction is what I care about. Turnaround service, infrastructure fees. What comes to that? With landing, parking and taking off. Landing, parking and taking off. Right, so we are going to increase everything here a bit. Yeah, so up to max orange here. For parking, aircraft operation, we'll do the same here. Well, maybe not as harsh. We'll go up to 660 for small ones and 1990 for medium ones. Heavy will go up to 3000 or 3000, and small parking fee to 60. medium standard parking fee 400 and large one 540 or 520. And the jet fuel is going to be, that's these kind of things, right? Such as aviation fuel and de-icing. Yeah, so we could lower that a little bit. That's in steps, yeah. So we'll lower that with one step down to 0.4. We'll not have a bathroom fee. Entrance fees, food shops, and shop prices. Alright, we need to create parking lots as well. Queuing, service fee. Passenger handling fee. Is that among this? Probably. Landing, parking, and taking off. Maybe. But yeah, we'll increase the passenger handling fee here a little bit and the baggage handling fee. So we are soon able to, put in, yeah, we were going to do shops all around us and things like that. But speaking of that, we didn't even come to where I wanted to come, to the R&D. So we got the catering, not the catering services, but cafes. We'll do unlock quality kitchen done. So we'll lower that with, let's lower that with 3. So we'll do like that. And then what do we want to do? Do we want to do escalators, stairs, or elevators? I think we want like 1 or 2 elevators and 1 or 2 escalator and elevators. 1 or 2 escalator and the same with elevators probably. So I sort of want all of this really in the middle, sort of. I think across different zones, sure. Alright, so yeah, we should fix that first. Everything here is obviously secure. And everything up here is obviously also going to be secure. Right, so then we are going to have escalators like this. Should be pretty much the middle on both sides. So I was thinking something like this and something like that, and then elevator in the middle of this, then on both sides. Well, this will end up being pretty darn symmetrical, so that's going to be nice. Now the question is, do that, yeah, decently symmetrical here as well, which is going to be good. We are going to do the same here for the bathroom. So you are, how long? No one knows. You are 1, 2, 3 full blocks. So you open, have 2 open, then this block 3. Right, there we go. And security, yes. So secure zone. It's a bit strange that that's the secure zone is not under the walls. Sure, nothing is under the walls too, but still, It feels a little bit strange sometimes. So we're going to mirror this. And since these are stalls, they can be all the way and they are hidden away and everything like that. So that's all right. And then we have the sinks. Right, 2 and 2. Is that correct? No, this doesn't feel like it is correct. Something is wrong. Yeah, you got one more space here, so that's why it sort of gets confusing. Well, I guess we'll just do 3 wider. So I guess one gender gets a bit more room, but that's fine. And then we have the flooring. The mosaic, is it? Yeah, I think it is. We can open that when we have that built. So now I can start building this. We will have a look on that later or come back to this. That is looking very empty now. But we'll build up this with lounges up top, some restaurants and things along here in the middle, bathrooms over here, and another set of gates here. So I think that will be pretty nice. And then we'll see here. We will manage somehow to get in a wing this way, I promise. Or I plan to get that in at least. Otherwise, we will get a second wing here also, I think. And we could like also try to do something underground and then get up with a terminal. There's quite a lot of possibilities really with terminals these days, to be honest. Speaking about that, also something that is possible. It's possible like to do parking underground. So almost like a parking garage. So I actually think that we will maybe do that. If we can do like, can we do stairs up to here? Like if we go down, no. I want to place, if I can place stairs, small ones. Must be placed inside. Well, I don't really care. Now, where is you going? You're obviously, yeah, you're going up. So that's not what I wanted. Oh, and that's not what I wanted it to do. Project complete. So we got a lot of new things. Must be placed underneath the terminal. All right, so we can't do that. Otherwise, I thought we were going like to have a garage underground. Really, I don't know why that were so hard to say. So we got new things here somewhere. Don't know where. A new song. Oh, international song. Yeah. So new things everywhere due to that, I guess. Floodlights. We should have a look now on the research department to see what more we can do or if anything else interesting is available. Well, ultimate commercial license, I guess. Well, we need more administrators to get that in. I don't really care there about that. The Maverick trailer trucks is something that maybe would be good for us to have. So we'll assign more to that. All right, so parking lot, it was done. So this is obviously short-term parking or closed parking. Let's see here how big these bad boys were. Now, if we could remove this bit, which we can. There's no real reason to not be able to do it, so to say. But we sort of want it there, and I don't sort of want it there. Well, we are going to place some short-term parking here then. Like that, actually. And we'll just have a public road going straight here over it. And then we're going to have long-term parking maybe over here, and we are actually going to have a short-term parking right over here as well. So we're actually going to make our airport really car-friendly at the moment. That's maybe something a little bit different. And this is definitely different to have a parking lot like this so close to the terminal. Oh, and we sort of want it to be like that. Could also go something like that, of course. I think we'll go something like that. Yeah, because that lines up perfectly. And then we're again doing some public road here. And we are going to do some sidewalk here. Now, this is obviously going to take a fair bit of time for the contractors to get everything built, but that's going to be fine. So obviously 2 for this main one is going to be a little bit bad, and you gotta remember to edit that out, the information there, or gotta reset that to not have the Steam overlay tab, I think. But let's forget about that and let's rather focus on the game here. So kind of want to extend towards that area, this with 2 more tiers, but I don't want to take up that footprint for the future. So instead we are going to build out an epic long-term parking over here, because we are, as I said, we are bringing the cars to the airport. Public parking lot. Are we going to be having... I want that on a separate road. But we could do something like that, but that is going to be... not great, but I want to do it like that, so I will do it like that. We are going to force not everyone to go right, but that's going to be one option, and we're going to have one option like this. And how are we with cash? Well, this is not burning away that much cash, so that's good. So we'll have public roads that are going to be one way. Here. And no, that was it what I thought? Yes and no, I guess. So one way, that way, and one way, that way, obviously. Sidewalk, I should have put this in like in the middle or something. So I could have put a bit of sidewalk around them. But that shouldn't really be there either, so. But now, like, well, we can have, I guess we'll have a sidewalk from here all the way up here. And I guess we are going to have to demolish all of this if we for some reason want to redo it or do it in another way. So we'll have a medium crosswalk here, and we're going to have a small crosswalk here. Yeah, a small crosswalk. Or side, yeah, crosswalk, and then we have the sidewalk here that will be all the way here up to here. It's almost like we should turn off the simulation of building objects now. But hey, this is actually built. Do need to get the road in done, of course, to have that actually make any sense. But we are going to speed up the game here again a fair bit. We are having this built slowly but surely, so that's nice. Alright, so it's obviously not going to any floor down, but that's a pretty nice feature that you can easily extend them, or could extend them easily. This bathroom is done, so this is gender female. No, yeah, it is. And this will be male then. We'll open that. So that's good. And how is our overall happiness? Current 70, so we have lowered a little bit on passenger rating. Security rating is something that we sort of need to fix, but it's going up due to security staff skill a little bit, so that's good, I guess. Queues here, a little bit bad. And we have the wrong sort of floor here, I see. So it's not marble. Is it light concrete? Light concrete, please. Yeah. No, that's the wrong thing. Also, what the hell have I here even? Isn't it marble? Is it this marble? No. Is it this marble then? Yes, that marble. Alright. So where were we? Oh, we got a lot more things in here. Now... Close? No, open. And you are... Short term and short term, yes. And you are short term and you are short term, yes. That's good. That should bring us in a little bit of extra money as well, I guess. You are going to be long-term parking. I already had vehicles there coming in, and there as well, I guess, that haven't come in yet. They are on their way. Yeah, looks like it. Yep. So that's good. 2 more parking spaces left there only, and 3 there, so this is obviously going to get full directly. Don't know if the long-term parking are going to be full, especially. But we will see. Hopefully they will, and hopefully they will bring in the cash that we need. So you are long-term. So we're going to have 10 long-terms and 4 short-terms. Well, that seems about right. And let's turn you to long-term. No, long-term. All right. So we sort of want to keep an eye on this, but it's going to be fine. 1 parking space 3, 5 parking spaces 3. Yeah, I think that's neat. And that's soon finished. We are going to... Do we need to set up a zone for the lounges? Yeah, I guess. So... This is going to be Like if I make one area here, launch, yeah, right, that works. But I don't think that's how we're going to do. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles, which is an uneven number, of course. Yes. So I think the launches are going to be, how many? We have like 6 different airlines here, and we're going to add in more here that serves the other side. So we're obviously not going to have with all airlines, but quite a few, I think. So maybe we'll do something a little bit interesting, like in different shapes and sizes. So like that will be one launch, and one launch will be like that. And then we'll have sort of a corridor maybe, and have another smaller launch like that. Now that's like for 3 airlines. And then we can have like one that blocks off the whole side wing there. And we can have one that goes into the elevator. Now, this sort of, it would make sense to have that there though. So actually not like that. Like have this middle, like sort of a walk path. But here you can take a little bit of a deviation from that, so that's reasonable. But yeah, we can have like then have 2 launches like this, and then if needed we can have more small ones here, because we have the elevators here also. They should actually in that way point in the other face inwards, but that's going to be all right. We can't really place anything here. Well, we can place things, but we are going to wait for that a little bit. I think we are having quite a few more here that is possibly ready. Long term. You should be long term. You should also be long term, and a long term. Now, obviously, we are having too much parking, more parking than we needed, it would seem like, but that's all right. That's totally all right. What did we end up yesterday? Profit of 133k. That's very good cash flow, negative, but the profit, good. So, speaking of sums, do we have 2 separate domestic? No, we don't. Do we ever have baggage coming to this carousel though? Nope. Doesn't look like it. To both directions, yeah. So we'll change that at some point. I don't think we will dabble with that more at this moment in time. So it would be nice if these all fill up. As we're getting really large, they might be. So for some reason, these bottom ones seem to be more popular. Short, long term. Right. The feaster stuff, no. fees here. Long-term parking fee 7 per hour. Right, it's 15 per hour on short term and 7 per day on long term. So that's like ridiculous difference. It feels like that's maybe a little bit too big of a difference, but it's sort of the way it is also. So not too wrong. Alright, so to the zones we sort of need walls. So this is obviously going to be, well, we can have one wall here, that's going to be fine. So we'll have a wall like that. And like that. And like this. And then we'll place in the doors and everything, I guess. We want the hallway to be 4 wide so it doesn't feel too cramped. And how are we doing this? We're doing this like so, I guess. Yeah, like so, and then like this, and like this. Actually, we're doing that a little bit longer, I see. We placed this zone a little bit wrong if we have created it, which I would think that we have. And of course it destroys the zones. Yeah. Right? Or did it destroy the zone? Yeah. Right, so like that. Right, so security zone is all one zone. Right. It don't seem to keep up or understand what we're doing, but that's fine. So like that, and a little bit more of wall. Like that. So there we go. So lunches, that's coming up in the next episode. We were fixing things. Lunches and cafes and restaurants and things are coming up next episode. Parking, you have that here today in today's episode. The parking capacity there is going on pretty much all the places. Long term and long term. There you go. So hopefully those will get up, as said. This short-term parking space is quite free, actually. Overall, the parking space is overall rather free. But I think that's going to be useful as we grow as an airport and everything like that. So that's going to be interesting, I hope. Operations, R&D, can we do anything more? Quality kitchen is unlocked. Baggage is, of course, something that we'll need to get into, so we'll start research on that. Oh, minimum 3, so we'll start that and get back to that in the next episode, I guess, because this is the end of this episode and, well, time to end, really, so to say. Hope you have enjoyed it, and we'll be seeing you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching this one, and see you then. Bye-bye. You have been watching RawSlowGaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.